So eruption by eruption, some bigger, some smaller, over the course of hundreds of thousands of years, Mount Mazama grew and grew until it reached its final gigantic form. Now, while Mount Mazama was growing, something else was also growing. There was a magma chamber deep, deep, deep below the surface of the mountain, and over time, slowly, it was filling with magma and with pressure. So throughout today's tour, you guys will hear me use the words magma and lava a lot. They are essentially the same thing. Magma is what we call that hot gooey stuff whenever it's inside the volcano, and then once it spills out of the volcano, we refer to it as lava. So, does anyone see this big dark cliff right in front of us? It's much darker than the rock right beneath it. We all see that? This right here is called Lau Rock, and it is the highest vertical precipice on the caldera wall. So Lau Rock was formed by its own eruption about 100 to 200 years before the main eruption. And this eruption was a two-parter. First, we had a big explosion that formed a giant crater, and then we had a really big lava flow that came in and filled up that crater and even spilled out over the sides. And we can see this today. So you guys kind of see that white line dividing the dark rock from the light rock, yeah? That is the crater outline, and then Lau Rock, all the dark rock, that's the lava that came in and filled up, and you guys can see how it trickled out over the sides of the crater here. Now, when we're looking at Lau Rock, we're not actually looking at the whole thing. Whenever that big final explosion happened, it actually sheared Lau Rock in half. So right now we're looking at a cross-section of Lau Rock. Now, you guys will hear me say this a few times throughout the tour, but it's really